What's going on, everybody? DB4 here, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to some more PoxNora. We are here for yet another glorious special feature. Now, if you guys aren't already aware, PoxNora is a tactical turn-based trading card game that has actual trading in it, and it's also a collectible card game. It's a free-to-play game you can download on Steam at the moment. They also have a website as well as a Discord you can go to. This game is also available for PlayStation 4. I have some information in the description box below. You can get some links down there as well. Now, this game is pretty old. This game came out in 2006, believe it or not. This game is about 16 years old. I've been playing it since 2010 myself. I've played it on several platforms, but the main reason why we're here today is just this year, back in July, PoxNora released a brand new client update. And it's basically a remaster of the entire game. They changed up a lot of the sprites. They actually run it on a brand new client. The client is currently the Unity engine. Pretty dope. And the game is fully remastered. They did a lot of balance changes, and they're going to be adding a lot more updates in the future. So I've decided to do a special feature in this game because this game is very special to me. Meaning, it's one of the first games I actually recorded and did content for, creating thumbnails and things like that for YouTube on my very first channel. I might put those videos out in the future. Not sure. Those videos are pretty old, and it was pretty early in my YouTube career. But with all that out the way, I just wanted to explain how special PoxNora is to me. And it's actually an amazing game. If you're familiar with this genre, PoxNora is the OG of the genre, because back in 2006 and mainly 2010, when this game was out on even browser, there was a browser version of this game. That's how old it is. It was the very first game of its kind. The only thing you could actually even compare it to was Final Fantasy Tactics and Magic the Gathering. Now, there weren't many games like Final Fantasy Tactics, period, back in these days. And there weren't many card games like Magic the Gathering as well. So this was very special to me because I played this on computer, and I actually played Magic the Gathering back in those days too, back in the 2013 2012 Magic the Gathering days on PlayStation 3. It was super epic. So this was super dope for me. And I also had Final Fantasy Tactics on PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2, things like that. So this is super dope for me. So without further ado, with the long intro out the way, I appreciate you all for being here with us today. Now let's get into some gameplay. We initially started this special feature off doing the tutorial. We went through the basic tutorial showing you guys how to play the game and how to move around and how to manage the resources. And we continued with the faction missions. These missions give you a chance to play with each faction one time, and you unlock a unique deck for each game you play and for each faction. We're up to the last mission, so we're going to go with the last faction, Forsaken Waste. And like I briefly explained before, each faction has its own unique mechanic, unique races and clans, and they all have a little bit of crossover, but not much. And they all have very unique lore attached to them. So let's get into the last race, or I would say faction, which is going to be the Undead faction. Now, this faction is mainly going to be zombies and skeletons and things that go along with that. You might get some werewolves and vampires, a lot of good stuff, things you're very familiar with when you think of the undead. So let's get right into it. I want to do a more detailed explanation of the factions, but since these decks that we get aren't permanent and they're just for these missions, it'll be kind of difficult to explain what each card do if you're kind of not going to see them again after these missions. So it'll probably be better to explain how the factions work using the original decks they give you, your starter decks. But as always, like we usually do, as you can see, this is a human witch. Goes along with the undead theme. Now, a lot of this faction is going to have stuff. This punish ability is a lot of the crossover with the demons, but it's going to have a lot of undead abilities like summon skeletons, summon zombies. Like, you want to try to overwhelm your opponents with zombies and skeletons. It's looking like we got a lot of witches too. Witches is going to be one of the minor, I call it minor clans of the faction itself. because you know they have a representation, but it's not as large as the zombies and skeletons is going to be. You're going to run into a lot of zombies and skeletons with this faction, and a lot of witches too. A few witches. Each faction kind of has that quirk about it, and I love that. You know, they'll have the main class or race of the faction, like dwarves and brutes, but then you'll definitely have your other things like constructs and things like that that aren't as prevalent, but they definitely have a huge presence within the faction. I find that super dope. See, more another witch. Oh wow, this guy is super strong. I like that guy. But we need some. We gotta. It seems like this class is heavy on range too. Almost everything is range. So if you're gonna play the witch faction, if you want to play another alternative ranged faction, the undead will be pretty good. If you're gonna pick the witch clan, you see, because almost everything we have that's a witch is a ranged character, which is super dope. Now we know if you don't want to play elves, you can just play witches and you'll get to do the range thing that way. Because we can clearly see it's predominantly ranged. Now this is a artifact we can place. Forsaken exploit. Okay, basic attack with target with disease, curse, or hex gains 1 HP. Okay, so we gotta try to disease people and damage them with the hourglass near. Okay, great. Let's speed this game up a bit. I don't want this game to go on forever. We already played this same map a few times already, and we got the gist of how these basic games play out. I want to get into a few other things this episode, a few other beginner tips and things like that. Let's put out some more punishers. You know what? We're gonna go big dog. We're gonna put out the big horseman. This guy has some serious range on him too. Right, we won't be able to beat this guy to the punch, but we will be able to run interference like crazy. We're gonna move up one, get the font. How far down can you get? Okay, you can move a little bit far. We're gonna start saving up AP like crazy too, and allow some more of our people to get down south to support. We have some items too. Witch's Hour. Area effect 3 for 6 turn. Friendly witches gain +1 speed, flight, and reveal. Okay, I like that. Witch's Hour. So we can get flight with our witches too. I like that. Soul Bane. Target champion loses 15 HP. If this destroys the champion, all opposing champions become cursed for 2 turns. Okay, we can do that. We can use that against our champion that's about to die and curse everybody else. Or I like that. It's like a double-edged sword type of deal. Equipped champion with class witch, priest, or wizard gains hex 2, curse 2, and shielded. Okay. Curse for 4 turns. Oh wow. Okay, we're gonna equip that, but not right now. All right, we're good on movements. Yep. Do we have any more close quarter people we can bring down south for this battle? Okay. Another witch warrior. Okay, let's bring him down. He has loyalty too, so that's a pretty dope ability. Now we're gonna wait for these guys to come to us up north, and then we'll do a little bit more of an ambush. And actually, I might even fly across this place with Witch's Hour. Just not yet. Let's see. Can we hit anything? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 8, 9. Oh, he's not close enough. So we're good. We're good. We're gonna keep moving in slowly and saving as much AP as possible. We're good. Now he has 11. He can move kind of far, but yeah, he won't be able to get in range. What are you gonna do? Oh, he's gonna stay. Okay. Well, he's in double tap range. Yeah, we're gonna double tap this guy a few times with both of our dudes. Yeah, we can. Yep, we can get this double tap off. Just move up one. All right, so that's 4 attacks we're gonna get off right there. Let's move him down as far as he can possibly go. Do we need anything on this side? No. Do we gonna do Witcher's Hour? Oh, this is the area of effect spell. Okay, I thought it was global. No problem. No problem. No problem at all. We can just move down and start threatening the shrine slowly. We don't want to get too close, but we do want to make him summon some people on this side of the river so we can cut them off. All right, are we set up? I think we're gonna go with, no, not that witch. We're gonna go with somebody else. A little more. Yeah, we need more close quarter. No. We'll go more ranged up here. We'll go range. We'll put a Forsaken Witch in, and we'll move down one. Cool. You can start the attack off. Double attack, pretty good. 10 damage, no problem. Then you can get your double attack off. All right, pretty dope. 15 damage left. We could do this Ritual of Ashes. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do this. Hold on, wait. For 6 turns, the next time target friendly champion, yeah, we're doing that. 'Cause he's gonna be under fire, and we're actually gonna move in to engage to make sure it can't get past. Slow us down up there. Okay. Did not attack. Interesting. Well, we got the attack. We got the double attack here. Probably the triple attack, actually. Oh, no, this is CQC. Okay. Perfect. We'll save up our points. Can we creep in? Yeah, we're going to go in next turn, so I actually want to put some more people up here if we're going in on this angle. All right, waste your AP that way, and these people will be full, so we'll leave them like that. We're in no rush to take this font. I'd prefer to... Oh, that was perfect. Yes. I prefer to let them come to us and do stuff like this, like get double hit. Easy work. Now, finish him off. Perfect. Oh, he can... Oh, okay, no. Go around. You only spend 5. Yeah, we'll wait. He won't be able to get that globe. We can move up with this dude and move in with the other witch. Alright, still no protection on the shrine, huh? No problem. We're moving reinforcements and start attacking. We got some distance over here, so we're good. We probably have to move over one. One more. Okay. I don't want to get too close to the spawning area, but we're going to have to get close enough, though. Alright, we're good. In turn. This griffin hasn't moved yet. It's trying to bait us, but we're not going for the bait. Yeah, it's trying to bait us and trying to get a double attack in. We're not falling for the bait. Alright, you can move forward one, snatch that. You can actually go here, get the... Are we going for the engage here? Yeah, we are. We'll bring you down. Bring you over one. Can you get a double tap? Yes, you can. Just bring you down one. There we go. Double tap. Single. We could have placed the standard, but I think I'm going to spend all of the necessary... Okay. All of the necessary... Ooh, we can get the kill here, and we're going for it. Alright, we're going to go for the kill if we can get it. Mobilize. Yeah, all friendly champions gain 4 AP. That gives him an extra attack. Yep, and then he can finish it off. And that also allows us to close the gap down here. bring in some more protection. So let's do that. Did everybody use all their AP? Pretty much, yeah. Let's go for it. Yeah, we can get a lot of extra attacks off, actually. Let's go mobilize. Mobilize gives everybody 4 AP, which is very powerful, as you can see. He did a double attack. He can't do anything, but he can get closer. She can get closer. Get the kill. Move up. Get the engage and take the font and get the extra attack off now. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Just move down slightly. Now, instead of using standard here, what's this? Target champion within 5 spaces is destroyed. Oh, no, we're not doing that. We're going to flood the board. No, we're gonna, no, we're not gonna save it. We're gonna start bringing people down now to make sure we can keep the pressure up. So let's go with this dude. He has long range. Expected that double tap. All right, good. Now move in. Okay, how close do you have to actually get? You can go with getting there. Now we'll drop a standard before we do anything. For the simple fact we want to do maximum damage on these turns. Let's drop a standard all the way in the rear. Let's move up all of our rare units first before we do any attacking. Can you get a double tap off? Maybe. Let's see. Yes, you in double tap range. You need to move up 1. All right, you can attack normally. Can you get into double tap range? No. Okay, well, we'll move you up 1. We got all the attacks set here. We got everything set here. I think we're good. What do we need to do? I don't even think we need to do Forsaken Exploit. We can just save our MP, our Nora. Everybody should get the attack off and take this guy out and take the font. Easy peasy. Let's go. All right, everybody can start moving in as well, and we don't have to save any Nora for this rush. All right, double tap the base and end the turn. Be sure to avoid the fire here. You got to give like close movement because the CPU will mess that up. All right, everybody made it past the fire. Pretty good. Get this guy down south. You know what? We're going shrine here. You're gonna have to protect your neck. We don't have any AoE spells, so we'll just keep summoning on this side. All range guys, so they can get there and damage faster. There we go. This shrine is done. We got the undead army coming in. Let's put an hourglass down. And we'll go witches out. Oh, that was a complete debauchery. Let's go witches hour over here. Well, actually, move up 1. Now we'll go witches hour. Okay, now everybody has flight. I love this spell. Gives everybody flight. Super dope. I was supposed to have all of my witches flying, but I botched it. That with a mobilize, is pretty dope. All right, we got the win. This unlocks the Forsaken Waste deck. Now, we have all the decks unlocked. Well, the starter decks. And as you can see, for Bone Soul, we unlocked the Skeleton deck. And we got a spell weaken. Now, before we move on, I want to explain a little more about the factions real quick. First thing, I want to explain When you complete the training tutorial mission and the faction missions, you end up with 8 different decks, and you'll end up with about this much gold. 2,725. Pretty good. You can purchase a few packs. You can't get another deck. I think the decks are 5,000 if we head to the marketplace. The decks are 5,000 in-game gold. So to get these extra 8 decks, one for each faction, with a unique mechanic or theme, you're gonna have to pay 5,000. But if we would have been doing daily quest every day, we would have easily gotten 5,000 by now. But nonetheless, as you can see, there's 8 separate factions. We explained a little bit about their mechanics, but there's one other important thing to explain real quick, and this is the best way to do it. If you just include these 4 factions, these are considered the good guys, I would say, the Protectorate. They form one alliance in the game, and these 4 factions they will be considered like the Wraith or the Wrath, and they form like the evil alliance. So the reason why that's important, because that's very, very relevant when it comes to the campaigns. You need to know that these 4 form the protected alliance, the quote-unquote good guys, and these 4 form the bad guy alliance. Now, when you're mixing and matching battle groups and factions, it doesn't really matter unless the mission or the campaign says so. If we head over to the campaigns real quick, let's go to solo and Trial of the Protectorate. As you can see, when you go there, you have to have a deck from the Protectorate clan in order to even do these missions. Same thing with the Wraith. Sometimes these campaigns are very specific to which clan or which alliance you're choosing. So that's why that's very important. And there's tons of campaigns with complete storylines. You can start reading the storylines. You can choose difficulty modes. Super dope. And you can just follow the storylines. You can unlock unique cards and no more decks. You'll get unique cards and you'll get tons of gold and stuff for doing these campaigns. They have a bunch of free ones, and you can purchase the rest of them in the marketplace. But every single day, you're going to get a brand new free campaign. So you can do these campaigns. These are very similar to the other campaigns that I just showed you. Every single day they reload a new one. You can choose the difficulty. You can read these, and these work very much the same way as the campaign plays out. Now in the campaign, there's different mechanics to regular PvP and regular custom 2v2 games or 1v1 games. The mechanics are a little bit different. Usually you have to destroy or prioritize destroying an overpowered hero opposed to the shrine. That's usually the main difference. I'll probably display that in a minute. But these games last longer because of that unique mechanic. You really can't destroy the shrine. You have to destroy these champions. And as you can see, their armies, they basically get to summon units without even having the Nora for them. And they don't even have like a restriction to where they can summon units, so it's pretty difficult. But if you have decent decks, you'll be able to get through these campaigns every day with no problem and earn some extra gold. Now let's go to the deck manager. Now, like I briefly explained in the first video, or in the second video I mean, about the different factions, as you can see, we got one deck from each faction, with the exception of the Iron Fist Inquisition. Because being as though they gave us one Iron Fist Inquisition deck during the first half of the tutorial, then we get one for actually completing the faction mission. So you're going to come out of the tutorial with more cards for this faction specifically, but you're also going to have one deck for each faction, essentially. Now, these decks follow, this is why I didn't want to really go over the decks in the other videos, because these decks follow very specific mechanics and themes. Like, for instance, like I mentioned, this is the undead faction. They're like skeletons and zombies and things like that. Excuse me. The theme of this deck is mainly going to be skeletons and skeleton synergies. I can explain to you real quick one card that has a very, very, very powerful skeleton synergy. It's this card. It has Surge Skeleton. This unit has +1 damage for each friendly skeleton. And it also has the ability to summon skeletons. So as you can see already, you can see the theme of this deck is to kind of amass skeletons that are weaker than you and get strength for having them on the field. He's a ranged guy, 4/3. He's one of the more powerful champions, the Tomb Lord, because he can create his own skeletons as well as, get increased damage. And he gets pretty powerful because everything you summon is basically going to be a skeleton, even your other champions. Now, he also, friendly champions with race skeleton have +5 max HP. It doesn't stack with other boosts of this kind. So basically, if you put two of them out, it doesn't add to +10. It stays at +5. But I'm only saying that because this guy also boosts the HP of all the skeletons in your battle group. So as you can see, the theme of this deck right here is to play a lot of runes that have the race skeleton. So not just the class, but the race itself. And not just the faction. It doesn't have a faction bonus. It has more of a class specific or race specific bonus. And a lot of these guys just really interact well with other skeletons. As you can see, let's pick somebody else real quick. The Baron Lord. The Black Blade Baron. As you can see, when you level this guy up to level 2 with command points and actually using him to kill other champions, or level 3, you'll get the ability he can learn Surge Skeleton. So that's already 2 very powerful skeletons that can learn the Surge Skeleton ability. And he's very powerful. All of his abilities are pretty dope. Pretty dope. All friendly champions within 3 places gain charge 1, sapping armor, basic attack, lose 3 AP for just from him damaging you. Super dope. He costs 500, as you can see. But yeah, that's a quick example of how some decks can be race specific, other decks can have a different theme and things like that. Let's save and close real quick. Now, if we go over to something like Defenders of the Swamp, these guys are more like the Bog Hoppers and the Frogs. They have a theme based around a unique mechanic like Leap, the ability to get movement. So it's not really a race-specific deck, even though they have a lot of similar racial creatures. It has a little bit of a terrain advantage with the water and the drown spell and things like that, but their main theme is their movement. Now, if we go to Iron Fist, we can just look at these two. It's a great example of the same faction having 2 totally different themes. Now, if we go to the Iron Fist Inquisition deck, this deck is mainly focused and themed around paladins. Now, you're going to get races from each clan here. You're going to get barbarians. Let me go into the deck real quick. You're going to get barbarians like this guy. He's a barbarian, but he's a paladin though. So this is a class specific deck, not race. It's not race specific. It's class specific. You're going to get dwarves, but he's a paladin, as you can see. And a lot of these synergies, these cards synergize with paladins. Even this guy, he's an angel, but he's also a knight and a paladin, so he synergizes well with this deck. Cards that give paladins boost, like this guy, he's one of the main dwarves of the dwarven clan, but he's also one of the best cards to play with a paladin synergy deck. You see how the overlap happens there? And another one, great example, he's another one of the best dwarves. He's the main dwarf, Uan Iron Fist. He's the main dwarf of this faction, but he also fits in the class-specific paladin theme deck. Very dope. Now, a card that benefits paladins is something like this aura. If you can target any champion with this aura, but if it targets specifically a paladin, it refunds 10 Nora, meaning this spell is cheaper if you target a paladin. There's one benefit. There's another spell like this. You can target any champion with this. But if it's a paladin or a priest, like you can give any champion just normal flight. But if it's a paladin or a priest, another class, it gets Hunter Walker and Race Angel. So it can help synergize with Angel synergies. And it also gets Hunter Walker. As you know, the Hunter abilities decrease damage and increase damage when you go against units that don't have flying. So 2 powerful aura cards that you can constantly put on each rune and each card, each champion, that synergize very well with paladins, as you can see. Another card that's going to synergize with paladins and just close quarter people like paladins is this battle leader in this one right here. So as you can see, this is class specific. Now backing up real quick, drunken dwarves. This is completely racial specific. Not only is it racially specific, when I say that, it has a lot of racial synergies, like only dwarves. You're not going to find any barbarians in this deck whatsoever. Only dwarves. But that's not the only thing. The theme is not just dwarves. The theme is specifically dwarves that benefit from being drunk. There's a mechanic called intoxicated. As you can see, intoxicated means only dwarves and other brutes, meaning you don't have to be a dwarf as long as you're a brute. If you're intoxicated, you get +2 damage and +5 max HP. And this is completely funny because if you're not a dwarf or a brute, you get a debuff for being intoxicated. So this is kind of a hybrid of a class specific deck, which with the brutes, a dwarf specific deck with the race, everybody being dwarfs, but also the intoxicated mechanic, a very unique mechanic only specific to the dwarves. You get to be drunkards. As you see, this guy comes into play intoxicated. He doesn't even have to get intoxicated. He comes into play intoxicated, the drunken thug. Now, he'll work in other dwarf decks and be fine. He'll work in other brute decks and be fine. Shit, he'll work in any deck and be fine. But if you put him in a drunk deck, he's OP. Hilarious. Just hilarious. It's people like this, the Brewmaster. Not a very powerful card. But if it's in the drunk deck, it gets something like On the House. When you collect the Nora Globe, you get intoxicated. She gives you a free beer. Super dope. I've never seen a game do something like that. Super dope. You can give your champions beers. Then you have this guy. Now look, he's not a brute, but he's a dwarf. He's gonna completely synergize with all of the dwarven synergies of the deck. And he's not really a drunkard, but since he's a dwarf, he can get drunk and just get more powerful. Amazing. You have other people like this guy. He's drunken reveal, like Dwarven Noble, keg toss. The guy tosses kegs of beer that does area of effect and all units become intoxicated. So meaning you can dump a keg of beer on your guys and they get a boost and the enemy get a debuff. Amazing. This guy, the hooligan, he just dwarfs kegs of beer as his normal attack. Oh my God, it's amazing. He has courageous just for being drunk. I went into detail just to let you know this deck is very, very fun to play and very dope. As you can see, then you got this guy, the Brewmaster. He's super powerful. He has thirst for battle just for being engaged to another unit. You don't even have to attack them. You don't have to do anything. Just standing next to another unit at the end of the turn, you permanently gain 2 damage and +1 defense. And as you can see, that stacks up terribly high. If you put him next to a champion, and don't even attack it, just sit him there and just keep stunning the champion or keeping it so they're making it so he can't attack you. And there's ways to do that. You can just sit this guy there till he has 10 armor and like an extra 20 damage. And he'll be like hitting for 27 and 10 armor, meaning you have to do a minimum of 20 damage to do any damage to him. But he also has toughness, meaning you do 1 less damage regardless of his armor. Then he has firebomb. He can just throw Molotovs as a ranged attack and burn people for damage over time. Super, super powerful. Now, he's powerful in any Dwarven deck. He's powerful in any deck that includes Iron Fist Inquisition. He's probably one of the best cards you can pick for just for choosing the faction. But if you put this guy in a dwarf deck, he's insane. If you put him in a brute deck, he's insane. If you put him in a deck that just worries about close combat and being engaged, because that's a mechanic as well. As you can see, Thirst for Battle is his own mechanic. He's insane. You put him in a tough deck, he's insane. You put him in a drunk deck, he's made for the drunk deck. So I love stuff like that. Now, cards that help you stun and stun lock other characters is cards like this. Stun locks them and takes away all their AP, meaning they can't really retaliate. You can also give him the the bracers as equipment, and he can just retaliate, and the first attack always misses. Come on, just make that guy OP. But I just wanted to break down a little bit more of the mechanics and how these decks work. A lot of these other decks are just a lot more straightforward. You're going to get a lot more diversity with the Drunken Dwarves because we have more cards. Now, if you look at these guys, like I said, ranged assault, a bunch of archers, and a few close range people to hold the line. Pretty simplistic. You know, they have a lot of abilities that benefit from far range and being away from your opponent. They have a very small amount of close range people in this deck. Then we got the Skizzic Menace, another race specific deck. This deck focuses a lot of synergies on the Skizzic race itself. Not just the faction, but Skizzics. See, Skizzic Alliance. +3 for friendly Skizzics in play. That's the main mechanic of this deck, the Skizzic Alliance. A lot of the powerful champions have Skizzic Alliance. As you can see, Surge Skizzic, +1 damage for each friendly Skizzic. Similar to Surge Skeleton, there's Surge Dragon, there's Surge Zombie. So you want a lot of Skizzics in this deck. But you can also play this faction and just do all dragons and have the Skizzics synergize with the dragons. That's super dope. Like these people, Voiles. This is another deck that's not really race specific. Well, it is. It kind of is because they do have a lot of cards that synergize with Voiles. But it's like an elemental deck, like the lightning element and sound. Sound is an actual element in this game. Pretty dope. Then you got the demons, like I explained before. They have a little bit of range characters, but they're mostly about sacrificing and other demons that just do a lot of good damage, fire damage, and demons that benefit from killing off their own kind. Like they got an ability to sacrifice their own demon to do a lot of damage. Winter's Grasp, like I said before, this deck is going to be mainly about the cold element. And a lot of their units is going to have Amplified Frost. So this is not really racially specific. It's not class specific. It's damage type specific. So if you're doing Frost damage, it does 10% more. That doesn't include physical damage. Even though he has this ability, his main attack is physical. And it's normal physical, not Frost. So he doesn't get this Amplified Frost bonus unless he does Frost Cone specifically, because this is an ice-based attack. So that's very important to note. A lot of these champions have Amplify Frost, or they have Damage Frost. They deal Frost damage when you hit them. The 10% is included in that too. He has Attack Frost. He gets a boost. His normal attack is boosted by Amplify Frost. He has Ice Eater. He heals from taking Frost damage. See, as you can see, this deck is very much focused on the Frost damage type. It's themed all around that. See, this guy has Attack Frost. He doesn't amplify it, but he has the attack itself. This guy Attack Frost. Some people amplify Frost. Some people have Attack Frost. Amplify Frost and Damage Frost and Attack Frost. Very powerful. Now you get the theme here. See? Frost Aura, Freezing Aura, Mobility, the Dawn Mist. Very powerful. When you start looking at the Frost abilities, this guy has vulnerability to fire, amplify Frost, but attack magic. He's Frost Acolyte, but he doesn't really have any Frost abilities, but he does support the Frost theme, just the Frost damage type. I love that. Super dope. Amplify Frost. Again, I think the Amplify ability only stacks up to 4 times. I think you can only amplify the damage by 40%, but that's a lot. Like a +4 damage to somebody who already starts at 10 is insane in a game like this. If you can double hit, that's going to be an extra 8 damage. That might be the difference in killing somebody and them being alive. And as you can see, they have a lot of spells that change the terrain itself and chills other opponents, and we're immune to chill damage. So as you can see, all of the factions and decks have a very specific purpose and reason. And that's super dope. Now, there's thousands and thousands of runes and cards you can go through. Thousands. It doesn't even end. It doesn't end. Now, what we're going to do real quick, we're going to end this episode with attempting to, just to even out our money here, we're going to attempt to do the warrior mission and part of this Kahit Day mission. I'm gonna show you guys how to set up solo matches or custom games on your own real quick. Now, if you want to play the free campaign every day, you can just go there and select it. But it's gonna be tough if you don't have. You may be able to do it with the starting deck, depending on which campaign it is. But it's gonna be tough if you don't have a lot of good cards or some pretty decent cards. So grind the normal custom games for a while, and you'll get up there and complete these daily quests I'm about to show you guys. If we go to, play 2 games with the warrior in your battle group, we just did that, and play 2 games with the Kahit Forest. So let's real quick go into the deck manager, select the Kahit Forest, set as active, and we're going to edit real quick because I think we did get some cards. So let's sort things out. We're going to sort everything by the forest. Close. Now we only going to see those type of cards. Did we get other champions? I'm not sure from this. Oh, we did. Yeah, we got tree folk. Yeah, we want to put some tree folk in. They're very strong. They don't really synergize, but we're going to throw them in anyway. And we don't need all of these spells. Cleanse for 2 turns. Immunity to poison. Nope. There's no guarantee we're going up against poison. So let's take that out for now. Let's add a tree folk. I like more creatures than spells for the most part when I'm doing things here. And I think that's all of our creatures. We could add this Tortoon, which is a great idea, by the way, because even though it's a Tortoon, obviously, the turtle, and he's a dual faction monster, you can still use him in either faction deck. You can use him in this deck or the Fulgur Swamp deck. But he's real dope, and he has tough, and he's one of the better defenders we're going to have with so many range characters. So, oh, deck limit reached, meaning do we have him in the deck already? I think we do. I don't see him. Am I just blind here? Because they're telling me... All right, let's save and close real quick. Let's go back in. Oh, deck limit reach, meaning I don't have any more space. Okay, I was about to lose my mind a bit. All right, now a lot of these other enchantments and relics, they're good, they're powerful, but they're very unique and specific to certain situations. It's very situational. Like attack fire is powerful and fire eater is good, and inhibit and touch, that's all good, but I'm not sure I want to use a lot of equipment. Equipment can only be equipped to 1 champion, and it doesn't really always have a super powerful effect. I'd rather a champion, but this thing here, increasing the range. Oh, 50% more damage. Yeah, we like that. We like that spell. One of these spells have to go though. Oh, we're gonna keep all of our heal spells to show how that works. I think for bless also +1 max range. Man, I almost don't want to get rid of anything. I'm sitting here talking about how useless this stuff is. All right, this is pacified. We're gonna get rid of this. Pacified is basically a spell that makes so they can't attack and you can't damage them and things like that. We're gonna add this guy for a little bit more close quartered combat because we have a lot of ranged people. Let's save and exit real quick. Now let's go into setting up a game. We have this set as our active deck. Let's back up. Now let's go into a custom game. As you can see, believe it or not, this game is old, but these are all the games currently running right now live. You can spectate these games and all of that. This is super dope. The community is still alive and well, so if anybody out there saying PoxNora is dead, they're lying to you because people play this game every day. I don't think I've ever clicked this button and didn't see a game loaded. I don't know what's going on, but people play this game all day, every day. Not a lot of people, but enough people to where you'll get some games. And as you can see, these people on PC versus people on computer. It's one of the very few cross-platform PlayStation games, funny enough. But anyway, you can check out the 2v2s. Not going to be too many 2v2s, honest, but let's just create our own game. We're going to do standard, extended, turn time, 5 minutes, and we'll do a bot game. Random bot, random faction. We don't know who we're going to face, and a random map. We could easily do a forest map and get the benefit, but we're going to do a random map just to make sure we can get a completely OP map. Or we can get something that's trash. Let's just do it random. create game. And it's that simple to create your own custom game. Now, the daily missions do count for these custom games. All right, we got a pretty small map. Yeah, this map is like one of the smaller maps. Oh my God, to see the water flowing. Oh man, it's been years since we had good water. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to summon the Nora mana because I want to start collecting extra Nora from the very beginning of the game. Now, this is going to put us behind 1, 2, 3 on capturing Nora as a whole, I think. Now, you know what? No, we're going with our original strategy. Ranged first because we got to get in on this Nora mine first. 1, 2, 3, 4. We would have been able to do it. All right, whatever. If I'd have counted correctly, it would have worked out. But we'll do the Nora Miner next. For sure, 100%. Without even questioning it, let's do the Nora Miner because each turn we wait, we're going to end up with a lot of Nora. And she'll end up paying for herself in a few turns. All right, Fall Guard Swamp. We're going against the Ferks. Ferk Mastermind. All right. Let's go. We'll just line up here. We're going to keep her in the rear, actually. Oh, we got some tree folk. Okay. And we got our guy. Okay, good. We got some defense. Some very much needed defense. What's cool about these guys, at the end of every turn, he advances toward the enemy, no matter what. And if he's close to them, he damages them after doing so. So that's super dope. Let's just move up slightly and see what these guys do. So look, he's always going to move toward the enemy in some sort of way. So it's good to keep this guy engaged, actually, to people. Why am I taking damage? Maybe he cast a spell on me. If I go here, I'll move toward the enemy. But that sets me up to be ambushed pretty... Oh, no, not really. Not really. All right, we will get some more CQC going, close quartered. Because we can handle the range combat with this guy for now. But we want some more close quartered people. Oh, we can actually double tap somebody. Who's getting double tapped? Is it going to be you? Mr. 7 speed or Mr. 8 damage? No, Mr. 10 damage is going to get double tapped here. So let's move over one. Double tap this guy for sure. I could have put a frost trap. I could still lay one, but no. We're going to leave that alone. All right, cool. You can... I don't want to move up. Can't really do a lot of damage anyway, so I kind of want to stay out the way for now. Or better yet, go over here to help hold this position, so at least we won't have to put nobody over there to stop them from contesting. All right, we're good. Yeah, we moved toward him and did 11 damage. Perfect. All right, he's going to have the range battle without moving. That's good for us. Yeah, we get double tapped here. I figured that. So we just took a ton of damage. And look, that 3 defense is so good. All right, now we got our guy here. He can move up 3. Can you send your bird from here? Yes. Yes, the bird can hit. All right, we're going to go for the kill here. All right, we're going to set up a bird. 11. Perfect. We can kill him at the end of the turn without even wasting AP on this guy. Or we can just kill him now. No. Yeah, we're killing him now. We're going to go for the kill on him now. This way. Get the globe. Move up. Press this guy at close quarters. Get the attack off. And we get another attack for free at the end of the turn, kind of, sort of, with the proc. So since we have CQC moving in, let's summon some more range. Let's get one of the tree folk out. Or better yet, no, we'll go tree folk here. Yeah, we'll get one of the Trents out. Gnarling Launcher. All right, let's move this guy up to the northern part of this font real quick. You know what? You know what? You know what? I kind of did a mistake. You know what? Go back over here. My bad, my bad. I'm going to try to creep over here through the water, actually, and steal that font if I could. 11 damage. Yep. You tried to run. That's not going to help you. That's death. All right, we got a pretty good front line set up. Let's move in. We get a clean double tap here, so we probably don't even have to engage this guy, to be real. Do we have enough? No. Okay, we don't got enough for the kill yet, but let's move up 4 there. How far you got to move up to attack? Slightly, 1. All right. All right, we got the kill. A launch with the wood launcher. Okay, you can move up and snatch this globe for us. You, my dear, can keep moving. You can go get the engage on who? Yeah, the other ranged guy. Let's get him down. All right. Oh yeah, he retaliates, right? Yeah. Okay, cool. You know what we're gonna do now though? We're gonna summon, since this is sort of the middle of the map, and we're probably gonna be here a while fighting. Let's summon one of these flowers to start healing. And every 6 turns, these things spread. So that's dope. And actually, is this guy close quarters? 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's already there. Can we hit these dudes? No. You know what? I can't turn down. What's this? What does this do? Defense half for 5 turns. Does anybody have any defense? No. I can't really turn down the bramble, the 3-for-1 here, can I? Nope, I can't. 8 damage and we tied them down. They can't really move like that. Let's go. Oh, I damaged the wrong one. All right, cool. What I could do to make this guy even more annoying is go into my turtle shell, pacified, and has 0 HP for 2 turns. But I will definitely heal though. I could do that. You know, I could move up and give some support as well. Who can we take out? Probably him. Let's see. Nope, we're gonna get 1 attack this way. Man, can we get close enough? Yeah, I think we could. All right, we got the kill here. That's good. We're going into hibernation here for sure. Let's see, can we sneak past? Yep, we can start sneaking past on that end. And we need more summons. We need more people. Let's bring in archery commander. Pretty powerful. Let's start attacking now. Now, this guy's gonna go into impervious mode to get some healing done for 2 turns. Lose all your AP after you do that, so I have to wait basically. And you know what? He's 1-3. No, I'm staying out the way. Staying out the way. Okay, cool. In turn. Man, he took all the damage for this guy. Don't worry. Him healing up, that little bit is going to help. All right. Let's double tap this guy for sure. Another double tap. Didn't even need to double tap. All right. You can go try and steal something. You can move up as far as you can go. I don't want this guy to move any further. So what we're going to do is take this here. Take this here. And we're going to engage like this. I'm wondering if we go spell here to get AoE. Or we summon somebody. I think we summon somebody. Yep. We need this guy in play. Elven strategist. This guy has multi-attack. Yeah, he's absorbing all of this damage, man. He's a beast. Can we double tap here? We can move up one and get the double tap. Yeah, that guy's powerful. I should have AoE'd that for sure. You know what? We're gonna do a barrage. Wait, we can't. Oh, we can. Let's move up some. Let's move up 2 and do a rain of arrows here. If we move up one more, we could probably get it. No, let's do it here. Let's not get greedy. Did I hit my guy by mistake? I might have hit my guy. This guy's still alive. Man. Oh, he has 3 defense. Oh, man. I did all of that out of order and backwards. I should have took away his defense before I did that. Well, we will take this fart, though. Good. We cut off their reinforcements. If I would have played a spell like this, we could have cut his defense in half and dealt way more damage to this dude. Now we can potentially die. Nope, we're going to have to do the spell anyway. Take away some of that defense and deal his max damage during the end of the turn. We might get the kill anyway. 6 damage. Yeah, we might get the kill anyway. And you know what? Another mistake I should have made. I should have played the standard already. Would have added to the damage and the health, but I need it now because I can't afford him dying that easily. We're going to kill him. We're going to have to spend a lot of resources on it. Like even a double attack. Yep. 3 attacks, actually. Oh, and they still didn't get it. Yes. Oh, man. We might be able to save this dude. Because he heals. And we have a lot of healing abilities, too. We could potentially save this guy. We might not need to, though. Let's see. We'll move up slightly. Get in range of the heals. Heal 6 paces. We need to be within 2. That'll give us 10 HP. Yeesh, he's at 2. We can probably get this with the commander. Yeah, we can get that with the archery commander. Let's move up here. Snipe this fool. Alright, now we'll retreat. We'll retreat. For the simple fact, we're gonna move in with the engage here. Get the orb. Now, this champion is in slight trouble, but what we're gonna do is take this opportunity to get some warriors in play on this side of the field. Help us out against that Ferk Mimic. And yeah, I guess we're good here. He moved and did damage anyway. He didn't get the 6 health. Oh, he's sending his attention up over there. Okay. Okay, we should be able to plow through this front line now. The reason why I'm attacking with these dudes, I want him to be able to collect all of these globes here. Yep. And stack up all of our funds on this side. And you know what? This is a ranged person, so we're engaging over here, and everybody's gonna move up. Well, actually, no, you can't even get the what's the name off. Okay, cool. He didn't attack yet, so reflexes too. Nah, I don't need it. Don't need it. You move up for sure. I need this to sprout in this direction too. Alright, now we can start putting up some threats over here as well, like another one of these dudes. And oh, we're gonna do a yeet? We gotta yeet. This basically yeets somebody off the map, but nah, we're gonna move up and do some damage this way. We get a double tap here. We're not gonna avoid it. It's something. Yep, that helped a lot. Alright, in turn. Yes, took some of the heat. Finally a contest. Okay. I knew it was coming. You can double tap this person right here, sir. So can you. Now you see how the range combat just is like so lethal? Just double tapping with ranged units that have 12 attack from afar. And your attackers can just pick up the loot and keep moving. Like right now, he can make everybody over here stronger and just demolish. Even makes this unit stronger. Alright, got rid of him. Move up a bit. Alright, we have somebody on the front. I thought we was moving. No, you stay here. Oh no, you can heal. I want to send you back over here. Okay, who else needs to heal? You need to heal, so you can move over here and go here. Everybody else is good, right? Yeah. We could send some more reinforcements from the south, actually, instead of waiting. We will. Are we going to go Arrow Slinger? Yeah, Arrow Slinger is powerful. Let's bring Arrow Slinger out and start moving towards the north. When we get this font back. Oh, I didn't attack here. Oh, that was a mistake. They didn't move yet. I'm gonna make it so they can't move in a second. Not effectively, at least. Double tap. Oh, he's splitting into other folks. What is that about? Alright, you're all healed up. Move you out. Well, I'm actually going to attack that same guy. And he's chilled for 2 turns, too. We're going for the attack with everybody. Oh, we didn't get close enough. Alright, cool. And the reason why I'm not really focused on these guys yet. Hold on. Are we there yet? +2 max range. One more. If we go here, we can basically hit the whole map. So let's root right there. So we get multi-attack, +2 range, a bunch of damage, and all of that. So now we can basically hit everywhere. So we're going to root down right there perfectly. Now we'll start moving up some more reinforcements to help out. And these should spread that way. Actually, you get yourself right in between this and heal up completely. You can get yourself this way. Yep. And deal some damage on here. Now let's get one of the stars of the faction up. A decent elf. Did everybody attack? Yeah, everybody attacked this turn. See, not attacking that previous turn cost us a lot this turn, actually. Oh, yeah. We're putting this here. This is going to help us out with everything, basically. We take less damage with that Oasis there. There was a perfect bramble opportunity here, but to stop these people from moving, but I had to use all about, and they didn't even move. Great. Right. We're gonna use the brambles here, so they can be ensnared and they won't be able to move. Oh, retaliation! I forgot. All right, whatever. Let's get him over the square now. Yeah, now we can take it. Attack that guy. Thank you. Go get this other one. Stay right there. You can go get this one. Now you can move up a little bit. You can move up a little bit. You're getting healed up, right? Yep. You stay there. You can stay there. Yeah, you stay back a bit. You know what? Let's heal you up too. We don't need to be in a rush. We're in no rush to get to fighting these dudes. You can play tic-tac-toe with our peoples because we're going to drop a bramble on these dudes anyway. They're not going to be able to move far, and we're going to make sure you get over here. All right. Now let's drop a bramble. Oh, we popped all of that junker. We're not even close enough. All right, let's see who we can get closer. Eesh, you're going to have to sacrifice yourself for the bramble range. Yes, now we got most of them in range. Good. All right. Oh, I'll take this because the ones with the most AP is on this side. Oh, they were fake. They were illusions. Oh, wow. I'm glad I did that. All right, let's go. And we're yeeting somebody like crazy. We're going to yeet somebody as soon as they move up. We're definitely going to yeet somebody. Yep, he gets yeeted. Yep, you get yeeted. To the spirit realm you go. Yeet. Thank you. He got yeeted over here by his shrine. Thank you. Now, we can double tap the shrine from here on out. Like, actually, let's do a stone. Oh, we can't stone barrage. All right, double tap the shrine. Oh, he has skirmisher, yeah. So he can only hit people. Oh, come in range. I dare you. All right, let's start moving in. With everybody, too. I don't care about nobody doing damage, honestly. Let's move over a bit. Move up. You'll take damage there, and you guys gonna have to move out of the poison. Double tap this fool. Thank you. Don't move through the poison. Thank you. You can move through the poison. Take a little bit of poison damage. It's not gonna kill you. And get some more archer commanders out. Whatevs. You can't undo this yet. All right, cool. We're good. Everybody's in play? No, my guy down here is being forgotten. Lost but not forgotten. As you can see, the Ferks deal with a lot of illusions, a lot of sounds, and a lot of magic. They have a heavy influence on magic damage. These are probably illusions. Oh no, they're real. Alright, well, let's double tap. Oh, what? We're moving. No, if we move, it's going to cost us 3. So we'll double tap from here. You'll move up and get a tap off. Oh, see, look, he's immune to magic damage. Yep. Immune to magic damage. Man. Well, you're not magical, are you? Well, we double tapping. Nah, we're going for the shrine. Screw that. He doesn't have magical damage. He can drop you. We're going for the shrine here. Later for that. Yep. Move up one. Double tap. Oh, no. We should actually be leveling up our guys. But, you know. Nora Mana for the kill. Yes. You can move up one, and you need to move up one more. All right, cool. Do some shifting. Double tap. Burn it down. All right, we good. Actually, let's get another burner out. Now we should be able to take the shrine next turn. Ferks or not. Ferks versus elves. Double tap for the win. Oh, that wasn't FT Dub. Oh, it was FT Dub. Let's go. Now you can see just how quick and easy the custom games work out. Pretty easy to set up. Pretty quick. As you can see, 25 minutes for 34 turns. And I can usually wrap these up in about, oh yeah, we got another Falconer. Pretty cool. And Clairvoyance. Pretty dope. And as you can see, we got a ton of gold and stuff for completing those feats and daily bonuses. So the double Falconer inside this deck is pretty good because Falconer is like a close range / long range character. Pretty dope. But there we have it, folks. There we have it. And look, we just about got enough. If we complete this quest and probably one more, we got in that the daily solo custom campaign we can do, we'll have enough to purchase a deck. But we just fell short. With that being said, that's going to be just enough for this video. That's going to be the end of our special feature. I want to once again salute to PoxNora for being such a dope game for so long, and in my opinion, ushering in a complete genre of games like this. I hope PoxNora continues to be a great game, getting updates, patches in the future, and continuing on in later dates. I hope they get to PoxNora 2, or if they want to do a legit full remaster with everything from the ground up, that'd be dope too. But no, I'm not complaining. This is exactly what we needed after so much time. So once again, round of applause for the developers for such an amazing job bringing this game back. And as you can see, the game is still alive, folks. People are still playing custom games as we speak. Now, if you want to play this game, remember to check the description box below. Also, they're going to find some information about our social media in the description box below as well. Now, very important, if there's anybody watching this video that really wants me to continue PoxNora as more of a long form thing on the channel, we're definitely super hyped to do that. We can actually go in and beat the campaigns. A lot of the campaigns is going to take very specific builds and very specific factions to beat. So I will definitely have to use one of my more upgraded accounts for that content. But we definitely have a decent amount of cards and a decent library to get that stuff done. So if you guys would like to see the solo campaign content, and there's tons of it, we can do that. Be sure to express that in the comment section below. I know you guys hear this on almost every single YouTube video you ever watched, but this is very important because if I'm going to know to continue this series and continue creating content, I'm going to need some feedback from the community. So if there's anybody out there, period, watching this and want to see me do a more in-depth playthrough of this game, showing a lot more of the deck builds, a lot more of the decks from the website, the decks from the Discord, and mainly if y'all want me to go through these campaigns, they have a lot of lore and stuff you can read. It has an entire storyline you can follow. Super duper dope. Trust me, it's worth it. So if there's anybody out there that wants me to play through this, just let me know in the comment section and we'll start putting that into production. With that being said, again, I appreciate you all for being here. I appreciate everybody for all the support we've gotten on all the PoxNora content, all the likes. Shout out to the Discord. People are liking it over there as well. I put this in the PoxNora Discord as well, all of these episodes. And again, Let your boy know what's going on. You can check the description box below for all the information. Appreciate you all. Salute, salute, salute. But with that being said, it's your boy DB4, and I'm out. Peace.